All right, everybody, let's try this again. My computer hates me. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's like I had too many tabs open, and then I had a bunch of like storage that I had to delete. But we're back, team. All right, markets headed higher. Let's see what wants to happen today. But I think what really is the most important takeaway from this NFP data release that we saw earlier today is that there's still indecision. There's no confirmation, like full confirmation, on whether or not we're going to get a 25 or 50 basis point rate cut at the September meeting. That's the big takeaway there. And that's kind of what we were going through when we were kind of looking at the data. Like, yeah, the pricing for a 50 basis point cut went up, but it wasn't enough. There wasn't enough in that data report to really say this is what's going to happen at September. And then I believe we had some comments from FOMC speakers as well that basically said what they were like. Who was it? Williams. Fed policy has been effective in restoring price stability. Williams' confidence that rising inflation pressures are ebbing, inflation expectations remain well anchored, is ready to start the process of rate cuts. So that's what a lot of these FOMC speakers are saying, but they're not giving any clear guidance as to the size of the cuts. That's what we're looking at. And again, team, as you guys are filtering back in here, make sure you guys hit that like button. Sorry about the technical difficulties. In order to spread these streams out back to some more people here, just you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the stream. Helps out a whole lot here. Kava's looking all right in the pre-market here. Let's see if that thing can get a little bit of action this morning. That would be fun. What else? If you guys have any tickers that you want to look at, let me know. The only things that we were really focused in on were TLT, TMF. Yields came right back up. So I would expect TLT and TMF to be coming back to earth. Yeah, they are. So TMF, I would assume, is under that area now. Yep. So this could get interesting. I mean, looking at this on the weekly setup, it still looks really good. Just looking at this here, weekly setup looks solid. I mean, you could take something in here if you, I mean, I'm going to throw an alert here. If we get this, or maybe up in here, I might take something, just a starter position, but I'm not all that excited about it. What I'm actually thinking about doing is like TMF shares and TBT throwaway calls to hedge it. Because again, as I told you guys in the Discord last night, I don't think that we're gonna see like the big 10,000% TLT move this time. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nothing is really pointing to that. Like, there's no emergency rate cut probability, even though the Wharton professors were begging for them. That's not gonna happen. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Actually, I want to take a look at gold, silver, and oil as well. Palantir's doing this thing. GLD, how's gold look? Gold looks nasty. I think gold could be fun over the next few days. No, Cole, I'm not touching TLT. That was what this was for. I'm not touching TLT today or TMF. But you guys are going to get a full research report about it. All you guys in the Discord this weekend. It's going to be the whole broad macro research report, as well as the just going over, because it's going to relate to TLT. So it'll get broken down a little bit more for you guys when I post that for you on Sunday. Gold looks interesting. Silver had a wild day yesterday. Where's oil? Not looking too hot. Let's see. The announcement occurs after today, Daniel, or after close today, and then the third Friday of the month is when the rebalance actually occurs. So we talked about it yesterday in the YouTube video. So again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the YouTube channel there. But yeah, I mean, it's Dell, it's Workday, it's TTD, APO, potentially Palantir, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's just like there's too much that is going into it right now for me to feel comfortable doing anything, because there's so many different factors to it. Like the best bond trades that we've had this year, think about them. But the bond trades, we're going to continue to do them because they're very easy. They're not hard. Like, because it's when we can use our macro knowledge and just be like, all right, everybody's being an idiot. One of those cases was it was very obvious when a lot of people started coming out. It was right down here. Actually, hold on. This is the weekly. I want to get back to the actual 10-year. And they don't happen all the time, but when they do happen, they're really fun to capitalize on. It was down in here. This is when we bought TBT. So TBT is going to track this chart basically right here of the 10-year yields. So on this move down, we saw a lot of begging for rate cuts, recession fears, things like that, when a lot of the data was not supporting it, and people didn't realize that the real reason why the market was selling off so aggressively was because of the unwind of the carry trade, which I like that. I mean, I don't like still where USD JPY is, but I like that it's moving back up. So there was a really easy opportunity to play the little reflexive mean reversion move back to the upside there. We rode this one from when the 10-year was in the 3.7 range, rode it to up to 4, and we were done. The other one was when Janet Yellen started buying bonds. May 20 something. I think it's right here. No, it's this. This is the top. This is the day that Janet Yellen started buying bonds right here. Wednesday, May 29th. And then what do you see? Yields just come down. So that is TLT, TMF. That was what turbocharged and re-excited the bond trade. We've done it a couple of other times this year too, on these pendulum swings. The reason why the market is pendulum swinging so much is because of the guidance that the Fed keeps giving. So when the Fed comes out and says something, a lot of the times they're not correct. It does when the Fed comes out and says something, especially forward looking about the economy, it doesn't mean that they're going to be correct, but it does mean that the market is going to react to what they say. They're still going to react and take bets based on it because they could be correct. But when they continue to do that and then the data starts to flip around, they're not as agile because remember, they're big institutions that if they're taking big positions, it's gonna take them some time to unwind. Once they do, you see something like this and it reflex snaps back to the upside. How's the market looking here? All right. All right. Where's Kava? I'd love to see Kava over yesterday's high. I'd really love to see it push up to like 120 today. That would be amazing if we could see that out of Kava, make those free for next week. Not as much talk of Palantir this time around. I've seen it floated around, but I think people, and you guys heard it in the video yesterday, where like I honestly don't care if Palantir gets added to the S&P 500 or not. Like I just don't. Like why? Like it's an amazing AI company, and I saw the guy. What's his name? I don't want to butcher his name. Ami, I think is Ami. That guy, really smart dude. He posted yesterday the Time magazine cover where it was like the most influential AI leaders, and Elon Musk and Alex Karp weren't on the list, and that's just funny. Peter Thiel probably should have been on that list too. I don't know if he was on there, but it's like who cares? Like I know what the company does. I know where it's gonna what the prospects of it over the long term. Who cares if they want to buy it or not? Let's see. So with the inclusion, surely if you bet on each company and one pops 5%, you've done well because the others will stay the same. They can sell off. Palantir sells off usually when it doesn't get included, but this time around, I mean, it's sold off into it, so I don't necessarily think it's going to. It could. I'm hoping it does. Um, but yeah, Alfie, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet. I might just take a flyer on 2 or 3. You want to make a side bet on the first cut, 25 or 50? How much you want to bet? And which side are you taking? That's two options there. Like, are you gonna force me to have to take one side? And if I have to say, like, are we gonna go off of the odds on the? I don't know, maybe. RSG hedge to the downside. Isn't that like oil? Isn't RSG like a driller or something? No, never mind. Maybe they are. No, I wouldn't do this. Again, the hedges too. I know a lot of you guys were watching the hedging webinar we did with you guys in the Discord this week. This one I probably wouldn't do it on. A Tesla though, like a big name is what I would do it on. Like a big name that I probably should have made that more clear. Like if a chart looks weak, this right here, I mean environmental services, this would be more of like a sector idea where we would have to go in, do some sector analysis and say, okay, what is driving the sector right now? Why is this thing starting to roll over? But also why did it rip? 125 bips, $100. So yeah, but I think it's 25 too. I think, and that's also why I don't want to all right, let's put it this way. If I thought it was going to be 50, I'd be buying TLT today, or I would have been buying TLT and T. I wouldn't have tweeted to you guys on the private Twitter account like last week, like, oh, it might be time for TBT again, which it wasn't. I'm happy I didn't buy it because TBT just came to the downside there. Yeah, does that make sense, A Rock? We'll have to figure that out, Ralph. All right, guys, we have 20 minutes to go until market open. Shout out to all you guys that are coming back to the stream after the technical difficulties a little earlier today. Again, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, helps out a little bit, spreading these streams out. You wanted 25? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we need somebody else to take the other side of our bet here. We need a market maker. Who's the market maker here? You have to take the other side of the bet, but you can't hedge. So, well, you can hedge. You can go out and buy TBT. Because if you take 50, you can buy TBT to hedge it. That'd be such a wild way to just hedge like bets between friends. Like if we're betting on what the interest rate's gonna be, like you can then just go hedge it with like a TBT or something. Which is silly because knowing my hedging and what typically happens, I would just come out flat. Like I'd be like, all right, what was the point of this? Potential day trade today? I don't really typically do them on NFP days with wild candles. But yeah, there is one. I got stopped out on the one yesterday, which was annoying, but that's okay. I want to see Kava have some more action here. I'd love to see ES actually have a wild up day. It'd be really funny. I'd laugh. USD JPY still moving back up. All right, that came down and sniffed the danger zone. I almost All right. All right. I almost want to short this. Almost. I don't think I'm going to do it. But that's almost the hedge for it. This is just ridiculous. I don't even know. I'd have to look at like tick sizes and you got rollover and all that stuff coming up. But I almost want to short the yen. Almost. Or long USD JPY. Something like that. Just because, I mean, well, Ueda did come out and say that he is open to more hikes, but I think he's just jawboning. I don't think he's actually going to do it, especially after the results of what happened last time that they did it. Is there anything else I'm looking at today? Not yet. I mean, we'll probably find some things. I have alerts all over the place on a bunch of different things. The charts are looking a little weird. If we can see a nice positive green day today, there are going to be some really nasty charts setting up into next week. Amazon, actually, let's take a look at that. How's Amazon look? Like Amazon is going to be one for next week. Do you trade Forex? I'm telling you, man. I wish I had that FX account for this. This is so like, you guys know this move. It's just like the amount that we would have made on this is just like, think about the RR. Like your literal risk is here and you're hitting, like, let's just see from the top. You just follow. I mean, you could wear your TPs. I mean, you don't even have them. You just ride it. I mean, if you were to top ticket, let's just be 31 to 31 R. That's ridiculous. So, hey, Daily Taylor, I don't know if I'm gonna type that one in, pal. Okay, just I don't think that one's a ticker. TMO, Thermo Fisher. That could be interesting. You brought one. I do like this Yum C, Cole. I do really like this. Like, if it breaks, I might trade this with shares or something. And then there was that one from yesterday. It was like the 3W, but I think that faded yesterday big time. Yeah, that faded big time yesterday. I mean, you probably hit your 1-to-1, 1-to-2 maybe. But yeah, that one faded down there. You're seeing that a lot where things will go and then all of a sudden with the market moving the other way, they just die. Lyft, today's kind of the decision factor on Lyft. If it closes down below the 10, we're probably not going to be looking at this one anymore. Ford, kind of the same deal. I mean, Ford's kind of already invalidated. How's Low looking? Dude, Lowe's is just, it's tried to get back above the 10. It just can't do it. It's a real ticker, but you're not seriously trading it. Well, is it setting up? Because I'm not gonna type it in unless it's setting up. That's a wild ticker. I gotta tweet more too and reply to people because when I reply to people, my tweets go crazy. Mara getting close to the launch zone. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, 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 guys. Oh my God. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. Oh my. Oh my. Guys, I'm throwing an alert right here. It still has a long way to go. You could say this is the new launch zone. You could say this one in here. Like, because you do have this. You've got a double launch zone here. So I'll actually make a new one. So we have two. So that's interesting. Guys, I think we're setting up for a Mara trade at the end of the year. What's Mara's launch zone? This was the old one, Cole. This was the dirty one of the. This one was really fun. This one was the disgusting one on Mara. This was the one that I gave you guys right as Swing Kings was coming out, and everybody got spoiled because one of the first trades I gave everybody. I think it was even before. I was like, "Listen, just take it up flat. Mara crosses this. Just trust me." And then it went from like 11 to 31. Um, so it's very similar to what we looked at on a firm too. So it's just like where did it have a giant period of consolidation and run out of? And then the when I mapped this out before I stopped streaming for like 3 months, sold through, came back up, consolidated, blast off. So we could see that again, which could be just ridiculous. A firm. Yeah. I mean, I know Michael took this one. This is the same thing. It just didn't consolidate enough in here for me. You saw this right here, comes through, consolidates. That was an absolutely insane trade in December of last year. And then it came back down to that area again, sold through just like we said it would. I just wanted a couple more days of consolidation in here to take it, but that thing went on a ripper. Kava, I want to see what this does today. I mean, it's not. I mean, if the market rips, Kava's probably going to go. The interesting thing about Kava yesterday is it was holding really well when the market was selling off. And then when the market started to come back up, it like started to like act strangely. It didn't want to move back to the upside. I still really like this chart. Let's see if it can get going to the upside there. I also have hedges on IWM. Speaking of I's, where's IBM? How's that look? IBM just sneaky running towards all-time highs there. Whoa, hello. Mara round 2 sounds like a good time. Well, it's actually round 3. Because we did it twice last year. And you can see like a lot of people are like, "Oh, let's trade the miners." It's like it's not time. When it's time, I will tell you. Just like the Tesla trade, just like the Affirm trade. Let's see. But all right, we got 12 minutes to go. Oh, you guys are doing great on the like button. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. This is going to be an interesting day today. I mean, this pushed pretty significantly. ES is back in the green. Amazon, I just like 2 or 3 days of consolidation in here. I'd be very interested in that. Kava, I want that thing obviously to get going to the upside there. I don't know if it's going to, but it easily could. Hold on. Let's see. Is it a short the UVIX day? It shouldn't be up. Here's another thing that we're probably going to talk about soon. So we've talked briefly before about these parabolic shorts. UVXY is one. GME is probably the best one. I think I actually have it drawn out here. I do actually. So we've talked about these before in the past. This might be something that I save for the new mastermind when we do it. Just because it's a little bit more complicated and you can kind of it's going to take us a while to do this, but if you go back to this day, you guys remember when we covered the parabolic short stuff, right? That one was dirty. And I was trying to get the puts filled and I couldn't get them filled. I should have just shorted the stock. But we're going to start talking about those as well, because those will always happen. Those will be all over the place. No matter what market environment you're in, you'll still see these happen. We're just going to start shorting things. Silly biotechs. Like, that's just a perfect one. It's all very simply, it's when you see parabolic moves to the upside over a couple of days here, which is exactly what this did, and you see a giant gap up, you can take the 5-minute opening range break to the downside and then short it, and then boom. So that was, if you guys remember this day, you can go back on May 14th, the stream. I was trying to get puts. I think it was right around 60. Yeah, it was. I was like, it breaks 60, it's dead. But yeah, we'll see. Actually, GME doesn't look terrible right here. It just has earnings coming up too quick. A-Rock, why would you be hedging now? Think about it. Think about the other requirement for hedging. Big piece of data. That's why I have the hedges for today, and I probably won't hedge anything else for a little while. Again, it's not something I do all the time. It's pretty rare that I'll go out and hedge things. It's just in this specific market environment where things are moving around all over the place, when we have a big piece of data coming out and I still like the positions that I have, I'll hedge a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't be hedging now. Now I wouldn't do it, because we're already through the data. Like, what do we have next week? I can pull it up. Next week, CPI. CPI, PPI, consumer sentiment on Friday. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. It depends on what is setting up before then. Like, if we see really good chart setups before then and there's a lot of tickers that I want to trade, then yeah, maybe I'll hedge CPI. But all right, team, let's see. Yeah, keep smacking that like button on the way in, team. Thank you guys. And again, for all of you guys that haven't taken advantage of the launch promo yet to the Discord, make sure you guys do, because at the end of the month, we're probably going to be moving this to waitlist only, and there's going to be no free trial. So here you guys go. There is the link to get 2 weeks free for you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%, Ralph. And you guys know the deal with what you're getting in there. The new research report this weekend is going to be awesome for you guys. ES is pushing a little here. I'd love to see Kava have like a nice, like another 2% day. That'd be great. That would probably allow me to make those free, and then hold the free Kavas for next week, and then let the hedges go to 0, which is fun. I'm probably just gonna hold the IWMs and just let them die. No more free rides. Nope. Let's see. And then we'll probably be able to find something today. Oh, this is interesting. In August, 635,000 immigrants, legal and illegal, gained a job. Meanwhile, 1.325 million native-born Americans lost their job. Since pre-pandemic, native-born workers have lost 1.2 million jobs. All of the net job gains are immigrants. It's also part-time. The part-time versus full-time is really interesting. Yeah, Zero Hedge has it too. That's insane. Do I have anything other than Kava? I have IWM puts. That's it. That's it. Because remember, I cut the O and the BMY. That's it. I just have the Kava and the, what do you call it? IWM puts. It's been a good start to the month. It's been slow. We've had to be a little scrappy. Send you that headline. Zero Hedge has it. Let me see. And so does this other guy. There you go, Ralph. All right, let's see what happens today. Where's USD JPY? That's interesting. I almost want to long it. I'm not going to, but yeah, yields back up. Where's the dollar? Is the dollar climbing? Dollar in the green today. Part-time versus full-time in the day. No, 100%. 100%, Jason. But yeah, welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not going to DM you on Discord. Also, don't DM me on Discord. That's another thing. I'm not going to find it. I just whoa. If you guys have questions on anything, DM me on Instagram or Twitter. That's where you guys will be able to reach me the fastest. Or at me in the Discord. Like if you have questions on something. When did I get the IWM puts? Well, there were 2 spots yesterday, actually. I'll show you. I bought IWM puts. Actually, how much time do we have? I bought IWM puts here. Actually, it's better if I show you on this. I bought IWM puts on this opening of this candle right here to start the hedge. It dropped significantly. I sold them probably here. So I wrote it down here. Those were up like 50%. And then I did it again off of this zone. So these were actually flat or red going into close. They were up a little bit, but then they were flat. But I mean, it's still, I mean, maybe these hit. They probably won't, but. So these I traded the 208s on this move down. Those were up 50%. And then here I grabbed the 207s, which they're just a hedge. It was literally if the market reacted poorly, here's why. If the market reacted poorly to the NFP data, IWM was probably going to get hit the hardest, which it didn't. We'll see what happens today, though. Forever grateful. Jason, love you, buddy. Yeah, Jason was the from a while ago. We made Jason $1 million. Congratulations, buddy. Hope you're still crushing it. But yeah, that was the IWM hedges. It was literally like, think about the reversal strategy videos I've given you guys. It was literally that. And then, oh, look, we're coming back up, retesting a zone. We rejected it. I'll take more hedges there right towards the end of the day. That was all that was. Your hedges entries? Well, that's when I messaged you yesterday. I was like, I kind of like how IWM moves. All right, we're coming into market open. Market's losing it a little bit here. Nothing too crazy. Kava, all right, let's see if it can open here at 118. That'd be really good for us. See if this thing can get a push up here. I really want to see like 119.86 or 120 today. I think that would probably allow me to get out of these for free. That would be great. At one point yesterday, I think they were up like 60 something percent. So that additional push should probably get me there. Anything else? Amazon is going to be a watch, but it's not anything that I'm going to be looking for today, probably next week. We're going to keep paying attention to yields in that weekly setup there. Again, wait for the research report to come out this weekend. All you guys in the Discord, you guys are going to get that one. I mean, if you guys aren't paying it, that's what I think that's where the biggest value is going to be in the Discord community. Like, obviously, like we're doing all the trading stuff. But when we start like the long-term portfolio for you guys, we're gonna do the small account challenge will be fun. But all of the research reports and the overarching macro understanding that you guys are gonna learn in there is just, it's unmatched by anything you guys are gonna see anywhere else. So yeah, everybody gets 2 weeks free to it, but that deal is ending at the end of the month. So make sure you guys take advantage of it, man. So kind of a dud. Yeah, I mean, we moved up pretty big. I mean, that was a 18-point candle. That was a 15-point candle on ES. I mean, it's up decently. But all right, 20 seconds to go until market open, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. And then, yeah, any other tickers you guys want to look at as we're going through, let me know. And we're going to keep watching these bonds here. See what happens there. Gold is going to be interesting. I think gold could have some fun, so I kind of want to throw that up somewhere. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Market open. Kava's not open yet. All right, here we go, team. Kava, where are you? Where are you, buddy? Is it saying anything on here? On Weeble? Nothing. Oh, there it is. 117.56. That's the open on Kava. All right, let's see what happens to it. Market pushing a little higher here. GLD, that's interesting. Opening lower there. Oh, Kava running. That's nice. Breaking yesterday's high. These options are going to take a while to repopulate in here. So we'll see. It says I'm up 50% on them, but those are spready, so we'll see what happens there. Again, I want to see what happens if we get up here, 119.86, if we can get that push. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Really like the way Amazon looks here. Not for today, but for next week. That could be very fun. Roblox had a nice gap up. Yeah, Roblox, I think we were looking at, weren't we? Yeah, you can't really do much on that one. Gold's got an interesting setup there. It's nothing crazy, though. Market pushing. I mean, you do have these zones up in here that you could come and play with. Let's say Palantir's running. Oh, that a-hole. Is it really? That's up 2% there. Here comes Kava. Hey, bud. Yeah. I mean, if this drops after hours today, I mean, I'll probably get some. Not in the after hours, but next week. Let's see. That's interesting. In a phone call. TTD getting close. Is it back up? TTD would be one that I watch for S&P inclusion. AAL wants to play? Does it? I cut that yesterday too. Yeah, this thing's moving. It's just wonky. Like, these wicks are ridiculous on this thing. Ah, Kava lost it there. Come on, Kava. What is that? Come on. Come on, Kava. Let's see. Is Tesla still ripping? No, Tesla's down. Yeah, AAL, that's really it there. I don't see much. I mean, looking at the daily charts, I don't really see all that much. TTD, maybe. Datadog, what's up with that? No. That was a great trade there. What else? Like, where are the REITs? REITs are still chilling. Where's XLRE? XLU utilities? No. Huh. AVGO did die on earnings, yeah. Yep. So, I mean, the Kavas are still up like 40-something%. We need that push, though. It is back up there. All right. Ooh, here she goes. Here she goes. Come on. Oh, there's the market going. Hello. August payroll seen as support for 25 basis point Fed cut. This is a headline coming through. U.S. labor data keeps the Fed on path to start its easing cycle later this month at the usual 25 basis point pay indicate that we are in trouble. Brown says she notes that wage indicators accelerated, fueling inflation concerns. On the CME Fed Watch tool, the odds of a 25 basis point cut fall to 53% from 60%, showing investors increasingly split about the size of the first cut. GLD looks interesting, but I'm not doing anything on it yet. It doesn't. This doesn't meet any criteria here to do anything on gold. Nothing yet there. Walmart still looks good. Yeah, I think we were looking at that one. Wally actually does look really good. We've had some fun on Walmart, man. Walmart's been a fun one for us. I mean, these bursts on it have been really good. Let's see. You got out of your starter TMF up 0.5% before the sell-off into open. Gotta love 24-hour Robinhood trading. Yeah, there you go. Want a better entry later? That's probably the smart move. All right, ES is losing it. They seem to make it so important whether a 25 or 50 points cut makes no. I mean, the first one, not really. Like, you are kind of right on that one, but it is a signal. Like, it's more like symbolic. Like, if they cut 50, it's gonna be the Fed is basically signaling, oh boy, things are bad. All right, I think the market's starting to lose it here. Fed Williams, path of Fed rate cuts will be driven by data. That's interesting. Okay. Kava back down. Is it like raining today? I think it is. Wally looks interesting. It's going to be slow, I think. I mean, that's a terrible, terrible 15-minute candle on ES here. That is not what you want to see. But almost, you could almost just say, like, this is going to signal chop. Where's IWM right now? Not really doing much. Where's Dow? The Dow. Dia. Dow's looking all right. Tech is getting hammered. Palantir nosedive. Thank God. Please do it. Oh, yes. Sell more. I just want Palantir down to like 28, man. What's up, Logan? How you doing, man? Let's see. Fridays are always slow and the only day you have off school. Hey, we've had some interesting Fridays. Let's see. Yeah, Jason, you're right, but in this environment though, it doesn't make sense to do it. I don't think. TJX. Take a look at that. That looks really interesting here. It's not perfect, but that does. I mean, it's just kind of hanging on this shelf here. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. USD JPY. Is it selling back off? No, it's moving up. I almost want to figure out a way to long it or short like 6J. That would be very interesting. You didn't overhedge? Yeah, you were worried about that, but yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I didn't think you did. The what? Scar? I mean, that's gonna be what do you call it? That's gonna be the further unwind of the carry trade if they continue to send USD JPY lower, which I don't necessarily think they're gonna do. Kava hanging around 117 here. If the market drills like this, that's not gonna be fun for Kava. I'm gonna just keep those IWM puts, but I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near the level that I have these puts at. So we'll see. We will see. Where's yes? Ooh. Ooh, here it goes. Here she goes. Amazon, how's that looking? Dude, I'm a big fan of Amazon for next week. Next week on Amazon could be very, very, very fun. But again, less trades, more profits. You don't have to do anything right away. Sell off paid. You turn 21 tomorrow. Happy almost birthday, Logan. That is awesome, man. Hope you got some fun plans. AAL is cruising here again. Wow, they just don't want to give that up on AAL. Let's see. Guys, I think this is just going to be slow. I don't think there's going to be much going on. I mean, NFP, the ranges are going to be huge. I'd love to see Kava get a little action. I mean, it's hanging around 117. Next week for Amazon, I think is going to be interesting. Gold and silver, how are those doing? I would assume they're down. Yeah, gold moving down there. Oh, hold on. Oh, did I screw it up on MP? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. MP just broke that high. Oh, no. We could have made some more money on MP. I mean, that was already a good one. I mean, this is like MP's cruising here. If anybody held it, I mean, you're still looking really, really good. So, but I mean, after it ran up to this area and it came back down to 14, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to cut it there. From what? 13.20? That's a good move. Yeah, AAL is pushing again. Market coming back up. Yeah, 1447 was where I wanted the MP to go to. Should have just held that one, man. That's all right. That was still a great trade. I think that was like a 1 to 2.8 or something. All right, Kava's losing it. That's no fun. Where's TLT and TMF? Financials? Yeah. Where's JP Morgan? Because remember, we were talking about those JP puts. Yeah, that is an interesting one. Yeah, Kava's really losing it there. I might have to cut that soon. Rate cut futures traders reverse earlier bets now see 25 basis point Fed cut in September as more likely than 50. And where is TBT? Right down to those levels that we were buying at before. Huh. Huh. There's a lot of interesting things moving here. Today's really not the day to do anything, especially after that the NFP, and everybody's going to be flying all over the place. You're going to see these expectations fly back and forth. I'm trying to see if there's anything on Twitter. Oh, I just saw the inversion chart. All right, what's this new? Traders now pricing a 63% chance of a 25 basis point Fed rate cut in September versus 37% for 50. That makes sense. I mean, that's what we've been saying all along. TJX looks interesting. Where's Wally? Wally sold off a little. That'll be a fun one for next week as well. Wally, Amazon, those two could potentially look good. Home builders popping. Yeah. Yeah, those are moving around. I still like this Kava chart. Chipotle's up. That would be an interesting one because Chipotle was looking good and then invalidated. Like this was looking great until the death day on Tuesday. MP's back down. Let me see. What else? Is there anything else that's looking good? Market's ripping back up there. Yeah, Chipotle. MCD? Oh, hold on. I actually do like that here almost. I do kind of like that McDonald's move. I might take a little starter on that. That does look interesting. You've got some McDonald's kicking? Yeah, I don't hate that at all. It's not perfect. I'd go small on it, but let's see. That could be a fun one. Cobb is trying to come back there. Patience on futures. A day like today, though, is when people get hammered because the ranges are so big. McDonald's is moving there. Huh, okay. I do really want to see Kava get to that 120 area. I don't know if it's going to be able to do it today, but it definitely could soon. Amazon's got an interesting look. I mean, if you close in here, you have 1 or 2 days of consolidation next week, then you start to break. That could be a very fun one there. Yeah, Walmart I have alerts on. Walmart looks really good. And McDonald's is going there a little bit. Let's see. You want Lyft to hit 12? Yeah, where is Lyft? Lyft has got to pop. Yeah, there it is. If Lyft, this is what we need to see out of Lyft in order to make us interested for next week. If Lyft can come up in here, consolidate, and then next week break, great. If it closes down below the 10 today again, that's probably going to be it for Lyft. Kava's starting to lose it here. Is the market coming down? A little bit. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Walmart. And then that other one, it's this one. Yeah, it's close. This is probably going to be another good one for next week as well. All right. MPs get another. Is anybody still holding the MPs? Because these were great. I mean, this is still going. 3M. Yeah, I know it looks good. I just, again, after, I don't know. I mean, again, after this move, I just don't think I'm going to go anywhere near this. I mean, this was 500% for us on the options. And this thing isn't really a quick mover. I think you're going to spend more time like on a, like very similar to a Locky, just getting chopped around. McDonald's is making a move here. Dia stair stepping. Yeah, I mean, that's helping out McDonald's there. Oh, there goes MP. That was 2 cents away from hitting where I wanted my limit order at there. Damn. You killed the MP yesterday? Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I had my stops at 14 after it ran up to like the highs at like 1433. There it is. MP. That was that big TP there that we wanted. That's okay. Yeah, I'm up like 12%-ish on MCD, but those are really spready, so you got to be careful with those. RKT, is that still going? It's flatlining. That's interesting. Feels like a condor butterfly day. I agree with you there. Kava coming back down a little. I mean, I own it from like off of this break here, 115. So those are really spready though. So those are gonna whip around. Ah, there goes the market loop. Whoa, McDonald's. Hello. Old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Let's see what these premiums want to do. She's going a little. Kava's losing it. So that if you think about the hedging versus the Kava, this is like it's like worst case scenario where the hedge goes against you, and then also the other open position starts to move against you as well, which happens sometimes. Not often, but best case scenario is when they both go in your favor. Where like if Kava were to rip and IWM were to tank. VIX moved up $1 off the bottom. Ooh, that's interesting. Market moving around. Yeah, MP, perfect touch there. I don't know. I still like the Kava. I want to see if that thing can pull up today and get going. It may not. I mean, the market right now, I mean, this is not looking too great, but it's also like, this could just be the calm after NFP. Which is kind of what it looks like it's going to do. Remember that time SB was mindlessly singing Bob the Builder? Oh, dude, like 2.5 years ago. Those were the days, man. Just sitting here singing Bob the Builder. It was I think it was in relation to like Janet Yellen and the Fed. It was like, Bob, can we fix it? Nope. You need less than $600 to pass an eval. There you go, man. There you go. That's awesome. Donald's back down. Kava up. That MP trade was just dirty. RKT looking all right. Where's Amazon? Oh, yeah. I like that for next week. For next week, I think Amazon could have some fun. Let's see. Too quiet. Turn it up. I can't. This is as high as it goes. How about that? How about right there? Is that better for you? Let's see. I want Kava back above 117. I ideally want it above 120. AAL push up to 1111. Oh my god. This thing is a wild person. You're shorting Rick again? Oh boy. Recession. You going for the recession trade again? Where's Rick? Didn't you short it? Like, oh no, that was like in here, I think. I don't know when it was, but that was a good one. DraftKings could still be in play. Yeah. I mean, I think it. I gotta look at the chart again. I didn't think it looked that bad. DraftKings could be a fun one. I mean, football does start this weekend, I believe. So, I mean, you could get some DraftKings news over the weekend where, oh look, all of this money was spent on DraftKings. That just looks so dirty. You were short leaps for... Yeah, that makes sense. Just looks like this thing's going to chop around now. New day lows there on the market. Opened up in here. Last night's game was awesome. Who's playing? MCD. I do really like this McDonald's chart. I think that could be an interesting one. It's got some volatility on it right now, but like it's just flashing around. But here comes the market lower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are they going to kill it? Are they going to kill it? How's the 15 look? Not promising. I mean, you are in a zone here, but that doesn't look promising. I don't know what you see here. I mean, if I had to gamble on this chart, I'd go downside. Oh, guys, 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 look what I'm about to pull up. Look, it's going. All right, so this is launch zone. This is the second launch zone. Ideally, we want this thing to really get through to the first launch zone. That would be absolutely epic. McDonald's holding on, Kava not so much. Oh, dude, if they can keep knifing this thing, I will be thrilled. Where's IWM here? It's starting to sell a little there. They're cruising on McDonald's there. Oh, that's exactly what we want. Yeah, I mean, first, what we actually could end up seeing at Amera is it sells through this one, taps the top of this, comes back up into here, and that's the new consolidation area. It doesn't actually matter where it happens. It's just that's where it could happen. We've done some dirty work on Mara. Oh, yes, we have. Spy back to high of orb. Oh, yeah. I mean, let me see if I can. Where? Here? Kind of? It's got a little ways to go there. They're baiting it here. The buyer stepped up a little bit, but McDonald's back down. Kava back above 116. Did Mara pop on that? A little bit, but that's just, I want that thing to just keep continuing to get knifed. AAL still holding on. Let's see. TLT still looks good. I'm not gonna do any starters today. The research report that you guys are gonna get in the Discord this weekend is gonna break everything down a little bit better. The Boeing daily is scary. Oh, I bet it is. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Ugh. Ugh, that Boeing day. Ugh, that looks so bad. Yeah, I mean, there's not much going on here. It's probably just gonna keep chopping around most of the day. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to go absolutely crazy downside today after what we've done this week so far. I would kind of more expect them to just chop it around. Who knows though? Like if yields start going crazy, I don't think we have any more data at all today. I mean, I wouldn't expect it. Maybe some Fed speakers. Waller speaks at 11. That's it. So boring being patient. Yeah, but that's how you make the money, Cole. That's how you make the money. What do you think about a market rebound? I think it would need to sell first, a little bit more first. There's not much that's like, there's not really a good piece of data that could come out. Like, both the reactions to any data that could come out can easily be bad. So I think we're just going to have to wait and see. It's just going to be a waiting game of, okay, when are they going to start bidding this thing back up again? And it's probably going to be, I don't know, mid-October is what I would guess. Maybe leading into the election. Rands, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Apple strong, is it now? I don't really like that. How's Amazon holding up here? If Amazon can hold the 10 today, we could have some interesting movement on it. McDonald's back down a little bit. Kava trying to pull up a little here. Dovish Waller. Well, they're all going to be dovish. It depends on what the market wants to take it as. Like nothing that they can really say right now is stuff that the market doesn't already know. And that's the issue. Because now the market knows we're getting cuts. We know we've gotten our kind of final piece of data. Yeah, we are going to get CPI next week, which is going to be interesting. But other than that, the market's just kind of look at things and be like, all right, we're going to go into this first cut. Historically, it's not great. We're also in an election year and September, which seasonally is not the best. So McDonald's selling a little there. Ah, here comes the market. I mean, even so, Kava's still holding relatively well for now. It easily, like right now, it easily could get killed. Fed speakers will all confirm a cut, but yeah, we're not going to get any clues to the size. Nothing burger of a day. I agree with that. I mean, I don't think anything's really going to happen today. I mean, market can do whatever the heck it wants. They can sell it, they can buy it up, they can do whatever the heck they want. It's not going to change anything. Mara selling like this is, I really do enjoy that. Like, do I have Ortex data? No, I don't. Sorry. Sorry. I haven't heard that in like 3 years. Here comes the market. Ah! Yeah, and there goes Kava a little bit. What are yields doing? Are yields coming down? Yeah, it's a weekly. Man, they're kind of holding steady there. Let's see. I mean, it'd be wild if they took this thing a lot lower today. I mean, you're already down 0.5%, 0.4% right now. But I don't think like the data didn't provide anything new. There was no, and that's what I was kind of hinting at this week. I was like, well, we come on early on the lives, and then, well, aside from the technical difficulties, but then it's like, all right, they're gonna screw around, and we're gonna have like a weird nonsense day because the data didn't really give us anything. Yeah, the Dow's definitely rolling over there. Yeah, there she goes. I mean, that's probably why McDonald's took a little hit there. Kava's just hovering right at 116. You guys wrecked the market. Hey, man, sorry. We had to do it. We had to do it. I mean, what's it down from the highs? Wow, 40 points almost? That's big. That's why I'm saying the ranges are going to be big today. It's going to be nuts across the board. But yeah, if anything crazy happens later in the day or I see something, I'll obviously let you guys know what I'm looking at in the Discord there. And you got like 5-ish, 6-ish minutes left on this 15-minute candle. AAL came down. I mean, I don't really. Where's healthcare? Like, is healthcare doing anything today? Nah, healthcare's starting to roll over. Yeah, nothing crazy. This could be what? 4 red days in a row? I don't think we've seen that in a while on the market here. We had 3. We had 3. This is going to be 4. This is since, like, what, April? Yeah, we haven't seen more than 4 big red days in a row since, like, April. That's pretty significant. After the big drop, I mean, they've just been slowly walking this thing down. You could easily come back down to 53.21. Another 160 points. That'd be huge. BMY consolidating on the weekly again. Oh, that will be interesting. Kava trying to make a little move. Oh, is the market pulling up here a little? Nah, not really. Nothing significant there. WHLR halted to the upside. Yeah, well, we're not going to do anything on that. Wheeler, oh, it's a REIT? We're not going to be doing anything on that. I'd actually look for parabolic shorts on this thing in a couple of days. How much is this up in a few days? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, my. This thing is going to get killed. Where's the... There isn't. I don't see any rotation anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, it's just rotating out. I mean, where's the dollar? Oh, there goes the market. Dollar's up, but nothing crazy. Rotation to cash. That is kind of what this looks like. They're just kind of taking a step back and saying, well, we'll just wait. Volumes aren't terrible, though. Weird start to the day. Yeah. Kava's moving back up. Yeah, we'll see. This just feels so slow. $5.44. Where is it right now? Yep, 5.44. Wasn't it right here? Or no, it's like right. Where is it? Here. It could do it. You could see that. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just going to be a waiting game. We just wait it out. Wait out what they want to do and then continue. It'll be a little boring, but that's the point. You want it to be boring. Yeah, that's what I was looking at there, Ralph. That was the level I was looking at, 544.11, the little volatility level you like there. That was the one that I was thinking about. Did I cut Kava? No, I still got it. I still got it. I'll probably keep holding it. Did NFP get released? Yeah, at 8:30, 2 hours ago. Yeah. All right, team. It's 10:15. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on here. We've been live for a while. We had our technical difficulties. We're probably going to wrap it up there for today. All of you guys in the Discord are going to be getting that research report coming out this weekend. That is going to be another VIX Insights one. So make sure you guys are ready for that. All of you guys that haven't taken advantage of the 2 weeks free, make sure you guys hop in there. But yeah, I mean, guys, good week. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens going into the end of the week there. Kava's trying to come back up. So we'll see what happens. Next week's going to be really interesting. We do have CPI. Everybody have a good weekend. Logan, happy birthday, buddy. Don't do anything stupid. So team, if there's anything, I'll probably hang out with you guys in the Discord for a while today. See if there's anything that that is worth our while. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.